So welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. These people think they are invisible, I don't know how they can believe that. They really are hilarious. It's like a whole bunch of clowns who have entered the stage and are doing all their tricks, and the highlights are onto them, but they still think they are invisible. Can you imagine that? I mean, I can't. I find it hard to think that some people could have that kind of a mindset. And let's say that, okay, no one is saying that. What about God and the whole of the spiritual realm? And on top of that, they have the guts to go and report you forward accusations to the spiritual realm court about you asking the forces in the spiritual realm to do something to you, to stop you from being you and allow them to take your place. I mean, the very position the spiritual realm has offered you is what they want, and then they are going to reign on earth and the spiritual realm having taken your position. I mean, have they no knowledge that you have given everything to God to judge, that they go and complain about you to Him, and that He's already judging them for what they are doing? Isn't that perplexing? Is that really logical? You're still on your journey and are almost at the finish line, but you have sprinted so far that it is hard to take you back to where you started from, because a period of time has elapsed that makes it challenging for you to go back to how you were when you first started. Yes, you still need some polishing, and every day is a new lesson and new challenges. So it's hard to turn back and look at the past when you are being kept busy with what is at the present. Remember that you are supposed to be present. So that means neither the past, neither the future exists at the moment. The present is what is important. Can we be able to keep that focus, or are we going to lag back and start all over with all the drama? You already rejected all generational curses on top of that. And that just means what had happened before to your ancestors is not to be repeated. And that is just what they expect with their triggers and projections and accusations. They want the past to repeat itself. They don't want change. They're still where you left them because you chose to move on, and this is causing a huge anxiety and worry to them. Where they are is where they can antagonize you, and that is why they want you back there by going to spiritual court and reporting you. If you had responded to their antics and did something also in revenge, you would have stayed behind with them too. But you didn't do that. That is why you leaving everything to God and keeping silent and not responding allowed you to move forward, and they remained behind. And this makes them angry. They feel entitled to be angry about you. Seriously, this made them angry that you take back what belongs to you and you stopped accepting the way they used you. And then what? You are the guilty one? Seriously, let me go back to speaking about the narcissistic way of trying to make you feel guilty for what is your right from birth. You demanded respect, and because they didn't give that to you, you let go. And then you are the one who is made to look guilty. From beginning, they rejected you, and you tried your level best to show them your good intentions, but they didn't listen. And when it became too much for you, because all that drama, it was making you be in a deteriorating way in all ways. And so what did you do? You said, you know what, I give up. And you did what was necessary. Because you are not going to go after those who always refuted and rejected you and always made you feel like you needed to do more effort when they did nothing at all. Even they didn't give a single cent for whatever is being given. You are not going to force anyone to like or love you when they clearly showed that they were not interested. And this applies for all relationships, whether friendship, siblings, or romantic partners, or workplace relationships. It doesn't matter what relationship, even business relationship. If you do all that you can to try and make a harmonious kind of a relationship with people, and they do nothing but just be difficult and make things impossible for you, then there is nothing else left other than just to let go of all of them. You tried, you tried. You tried so hard for so long. Why do people have to be thick-headed sometimes when everything is just there right before them? And then when they lose it, they start whining and crying that it was not fair and they wanted justice for their loss. You can be in any kind of a relationship, but if one of the parties psychologically has walked away from the relationship for a long time, there is no relationship there, period. There is no relationship that prospers with being one-sided, and they have the guts to complain. When they deserted you a long time ago, what about that? No way. Life does not work that way. You're given what you deserve when you do injustice. What they are doing is like going to court and you are the judge, and they do accusations against you for a case that you have been given authority to judge and give final judgment. That's how it looks. Crazy, right? Well, they will soon get their answer, in which they are already experiencing it, because they are but they are not accepting any of it because they are in denial. They just won't see the truth. So may God protect us all from being such kind of examples and always show us what we should always do next. Amen. So with that said, I hope this helps someone know that they are on the right track and they should just go on doing the right things and just let them be how they want to be. God will take care of them for sure. You have no agenda against anyone, and your only wish is to serve the Most High in the best way, and you go on doing that. So don't worry about what they are going to complain about, because you are on the right and they are on the wrong. But they just don't want to see it because they have already been marked as people who are on the wrong track. Because of how they are behaving, God has chosen to close their eyes, close their ears, and close all their senses to anything which is truthful. Because before they had been given the truth, but they denied it all. And now they are permanently marked out as trademarks to be on the wrong track. So I hope this helps someone. And till next time, have a great day. Much love and God bless.